We are working with Excel. In this one, we are solving problem number 5 from assignment 8. As you can see, problem 5, we have two questions, question A and question B. And let me show you Excel, what we have to do. Here in Excel, we can see that we have these time values and we have three different columns of flux values that we have to plot against time. If we go back to Word, we can see that question A, we want a scattered plot showing the three sets of data. So the first question is rather easy. We only need to plot time against the three columns of flux data. So we can go and do that. Let's go back to Excel. Again, this is assignment 8, problem 5. And this is very simple, same as we did with problem 4. In order to get started with the plot, we need to highlight the data like this. So the data is highlighted. We go to insert and then we go to scatter and we are going to select this option, the option of a scatter plot with no smoothing. We select this, enter, and here we have the data. So this is the plot that Excel gives you by default. And let me tell you, this is not good enough. What are the problems with this plot? I don't know what we are plotting. As you can see, this axis do not have a title, so we don't know what we are plotting. We don't know the units of where we are plotting, and a lot of the plot area is actually wasted because the legend is outside the plot area. So let's go and fix that first. We can plot the legend here. We can extend the plot all the way to this region. As you can see, my legend kind of gets lost because of those lines. So let's do a little bit of formatting on the legend. We can select the legend, then click with the right button of the mouse, go to Format Legend, and I would like to have a border, solid line, the color doesn't matter. And then I would like to fill the legend with a white color so I can see the legend very clearly. I will select solid fill and then I will select the white color, close. As you can see, my legend now looks a little bit better. It has a white background and also it has a border in blue color. Now, the next problem that we need to fix is that we don't have the title for the axis. And same as we did with problem 4, we need to select the plot by clicking on it. The plot is selected. And at the moment we select the plot, this green region appears here in the top. And I can go and select layout from there. Click on layout. And then I can go and axis titles right here. And I can go first with the horizontal axis title and go below the axis. And what I have in the x-axis is actually the time value. So time between parentheses minutes. I can select this just by clicking on it and go and make the font a little bit larger. Then I can bring to the plot and move it a little bit. Everything needs to be moved. Okay, what I have right now, I have a very nice axis title that I can even see from far. So it is very important that your plots can be seen from far and can be readable, that anybody could see what you are doing here. In this case, it's particularly important if I'm preparing my plot, let's say for a presentation. Imagine you are the engineer in charge of a project and you are giving a presentation to your boss. So you are doing your PowerPoint presentation. You want your boss to be able to see that plot and understand the plot even from far away. So this is looking good already. If I go to the x-axis, I can select it just by clicking on it. And then I go to bold. That will make the labels of the axis a little bit clearer. And I even can make it a little bit larger. As you can see, this now the title of the x-axis and these labels right here, these are very nice because I can see them really well. Okay, let's go now and fix the y-axis. So I click on the plot again. This green area appears here. I go to layout and then axis title. Go, and this time I'm going to select this vertical axis title. I go here and select a rotated title right here. And this time I just click here and I can start typing. I will do flux, which is in units of kilogram over second meter square, and then close my parentheses. I can select the title right here, go to font, and make it a little bit larger. That's nice. Select the plot just by clicking on it, and then bring the plot in a little bit so it's separated from the title. This is nice. And as you can see in my title, the only problem that I have is this two needs to be a superscript. So I highlight it, go to font, and then superscript. And now we have the right units for the plot. As you can see, the plot is actually much better. The only thing that I will add to this plot to make it better, these legends or labels in the y-axis, I will make them bold. Then the numbers look really nice and clear. And perhaps I will add a line around the entire plot area. Look, I click right here. I'm highlighting the plot area. I click now with the right button of the mouse, go to Format Plot Area, and go for a border color solid line. And this is how the plot looks like. This is a much nicer plot than the one we had at the beginning. We are almost ready with this plot. At this time, there are two things that we need to take care of. First, we need to remove the trailing zeros from the y-axis. As you can see, we have all these extra zeros and we really don't need it. So just click on the axis. This is how you select it. I'll do it again. Click on the axis, then the right button of the mouse, and you're going to go to Format Axis. Then we go to Number. We are going to use scientific notation. I will move this so we can see. We need scientific notation, but we don't need these two extra zeros. So in decimal places, I just go, put 0, close. The plot looks better. We can even bring this closer to this. The final formatting item that we are missing is the title for the chart. So you can click on the chart of the plot, chart tools right here, go to layout, chart title. You can select this option, center, overlay title. And for example, this plot, we can simply call it flux versus time. That looks good. We can just bring the plot a little bit down, the area for plotting, move this. And as you can see now, the plot is complete. We have nice title for both axes. The labels, that is the numbers on the axis, are nice and clear. And the plot has a title. We can select the plot and then go Control C. We are ready to paste this into Word. We go to the Word document. We select all these. We go Home, Paste, Paste the special as enhanced meta file. Okay. We can center it, says center already. And then perhaps you want to make it a little bit smaller so you can fit both plots on the same page. Remember, we still need to build another plot for question 5b. But with this plot, we have finished question 5a.